Hello. Many weeks ago we were plunged into a different life. Education has changed and here we are. My name is Mrs. West and I'm the head of upper school at Royal Alexandra and Albert School in Reigate. Mr. Gale asked the pastoral team if we would consider doing some assemblies and I jumped at the chance. Those of you that know me know I love learning, and even more importantly, as part of the pastoral team, I miss you. I miss being with you, I miss the fun, I miss the teaching, I miss the learning, and I miss being able to solve your problems. Having said all that, part of my learning has been to do a presentation for you, a virtual presentation for you, in the form of an assembly. In a few minutes I'm going to introduce you to my topic, which is on a PowerPoint, and talk you through it, and then at the end I'll welcome you back to say goodbye. Pastoral Thought of the Week. World Press Freedom Day. When I first got this topic, I knew I'd have to do some learning. What actually is World Press Freedom Day? These were the images that appealed to me when I looked it up. The 3rd of May is our World Press Freedom Day, introduced by the United Nations in 1993. A day of action in the form of initiatives designed to uphold press freedom, as well as a day for assessing the state of press freedom in the world, a day for warning the public and raising awareness, a day for encouraging debate against media professionals, and a commemoration of all the journalists who've lost their lives for doing their job. One of the things that it has done to set up an international group of specialists on freedom of expression and information in times of crisis. This was the points I wanted to hone in on my discussion, on my talk to you today. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. My goodness me, we had no idea that when I'd be doing this, we would be in a times of crisis. The information society is changing. We are changing. Education is changing. The Council of Europe now faces the challenges of upholding and maintaining its fundamental principles, the main one of which is the internet. Mr. Bender will talk to you next week about the internet. So it's quite prevalent that I'm talking to you today about World Press Freedom Day. The conference, the COVID-19 crisis, has caused it to be postponed, and it will now take place on the 18th to the 20th of October. I suspect you, like me, have had lots of things postponed and rescheduled. Lots of change in our lives. Learning to adapt, learning to change. Freedom of expression is very much what I want to talk to you about today. How we express ourselves and freedom of speech. When I looked up the internet site, I noticed it a design competition, journalism without fear or favour. Are you good at designing? Could you express yourself? Could you join in with this competition? You need to be quick. All entries need to be in by the 30th of April. If they don't accept your designs, because technically you're not a designer, please send them to myself and Mr. Gale. We'd love to see you expressing your thoughts through design. More information can be found on the website, which is on the PowerPoint. This image, I think, is so prevalent at the minute. We're all at home. We haven't got rain at the moment, but rain is scheduled. Maybe when you're watching this, the rain is coming down outside. We've been so fortunate with the weather recently. The weather has just been amazing. Being bored is an insult to your intelligence. This is why you need to express yourself. This is why you need to show your expression. We don't want you being bored. How I have been dealing with this, how I have been expressing myself, is, as per the government's regulations, I cycle with my husband. You'll see myself on the screen at the minute. And I walk. I'm embarrassed to say that I didn't realise very close to my house there are woodland walks, and the bluebells this year have just expressed themselves to such beauty and to such smell. I didn't realise they had such a beautiful smell, and they do. I hope you've had time to do these things, as fortunate as I have. I don't run, however. Those of you that know me know that Mrs. West doesn't run. Mrs. West is not built to run. It'll come as no surprise to you, being a food teacher, that I've been baking. On the left, you'll see there's a Victoria sandwich. I, like the rest of the population, could not get self-raising flour white. So that's actually a wholemeal version. But hey, much healthier for me. And I don't really need to be eating cakes, but I enjoy expressing myself through cakes. Miss Abbey, works with us at school, also wanted me to share her kitchen. She's been making churros, and I'm sure her family were very pleased with those. Have you been baking? We'd love to see your pictures. Share them with us. Have you even been cooking? Share them with us. Think back to that picture, the young girl looking out the window in the rain. Boredom. Please don't get bored. I never want to hear I'm finished, what's next? You need to think about what's next. Your teachers have been providing you with lots of education. Try and keep up. I'd like to thank the music department for sending through emails to help us enjoy music. I'd like to thank the PE department for sending through emails, keeping us busy. It's just wonderful, and it means that we're not getting bored. It's so important at the moment, linking back to the beginning of the PowerPoint, linking back to World Press Freedom Day. It is incredibly important to keep tabs on global press health and have freedom of speech. Well done. You've made it to the end of my presentation, so thank you very much for listening to the presentation. And I do hope that it's given you some more food for thought, literally, with regards to freedom of expression and freedom of speech, and also given you an insight into how I'm coping through these times. Mr. Bendel is going to be talking to you next with regards to internet safety. Again, a very, very topical presentation at the moment. On behalf of the pastoral team, please look after yourself and your family, work hard, and even more importantly, stay safe. And I am so looking forward to seeing each and every one of you really, really soon.